What's going on, y'all? Good evening. Welcome to the Defiant Moment right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Here we go, y'all. It's about that time. We are ready for storyteller mode right here on Wednesday evening. Man, it is a fun one tonight. We got too much to get into. Some stuff from this past weekend. Story mode, like I said, getting into some of the things that happened. Obviously, Adam Carnick covered all of it very well on the opening series last Monday. And while here I am 2 days later to give you the ins and outs, the deeper, if you will, of all of, what just went down. And, of course, what's coming on up this weekend. The first look at it tomorrow, Taryn. And then, of course, Ricky taking over on Friday. We're going to have ourselves a good old party, man. A couple more days, and we are to the weekend. Hopefully all you out there who are working for the weekend, enjoy the weekend when you get there this week. But I will tell you, plenty of good sports coming on up. Drafts galore, all kinds of goodies, man. LSU getting it done in baseball. We know how good that team is, right? Oh, man, I guess I picked the wrong team, but it's all good. They're still a solid one. I know they are. And I'm really excited for them, man. 8 titles. Congratulations to those guys. Also, NBA first-time champs. Second time if you think about it. Regardless, man, OKC finally hangs a banner that's actually theirs with their team name on it. IMSA happening this last weekend at the Glen, IndyCar, Pocono. Man, the racing was a lot of fun this weekend. The Virginia Nats, crazy with a story to tell, by the way. Man, Top Fuel is something else, isn't it? Just kidding. Post-race inspections are something else. Regardless, lots of things going on. MotoGP, Marquez. Yeah, double serving of success. Let's talk about that coming up today. UFC, boxing, even some AVP, PGA, and of course, we wouldn't go nowhere today without getting into the series of the week for the MLB, a little bit of WNBA, and oh yeah, the giant soccer tournaments going on right now, the FIFA Club World Cup, as well as the Gold Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in live to the Defiant Moment right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Rise and shine. It's 4 a.m. The stars are still out. The sun is beneath the horizon, but it's time to punch in and go to work. The comfort of your warm-ups turns into the grinding out of your reps as the clinking and the clanking of the plates create a symphony of euphoria. There's no other feeling like it. Earn it, burn it, and take what's yours. IE Sports Radio has proudly partnered with Vital Apparel, a brand that not only fits great, but also promotes and donates to mental health research. Use our code IESR to get 15% off their comfortable and inspiring gym wear and help them on their amazing journey to support mental health. Go hard, take part in your iron therapy, and be strong. Because when your mental health is as strong as you are, there's no telling how far you'll go.
Welcome, everybody. Had to get little sponsors out the way because tonight's going to be a little bit of a different show. Tonight, we're just going to kind of fly on into it. I know if I don't play those damn sponsors, we just might never get to them. So, big ups to Planet Jerky and Vital Apparel, man. Thanks for supporting us, showing us love all down on there. You heard the commercial. You heard me talking. Go ahead, buy yourself some Planet Jerky. Get you some Vital Apparel. Use our dang little thing, our little code, and show love, man. Support us both. You know how it goes, man. Appreciate you guys so very much. All the support. Thank you to our sponsors, of course, Seal the Deal Wax. Wax Seals, we're putting up that a little bit as well. Check us out all over the place here. IE Sports Radio, man. We are all over the place. Let's get to it, man. We got a busy show tonight. Oh, so little time. Got a little bit of a late start, but it's all good, man. Make sure to give follows, likes, subscribes, all that good stuff. And we got to get on into it tonight. So, NBA, man. The Thunder did it, right? We talked about that on Monday. And that was pretty major, man. If you can hear the fan in the background, by the way, I'm sorry. It's like 1,000,000 degrees even in the evening here in SoCal right now. It's really not, but I'm just a hot person. So regardless, it's just always hot. So my apologies. But with that said, guys, yeah, man, crazy stuff here in the NBA. We're going to get things started off here with some jammers, man. Game 7, it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful series, man. Thunder captured their first title as OKC. They won their first one back as the Supersonics in 1979, regardless of the first true title to their city. So kind of the second, if you want to count it that way, but the first one true to OKC, man. 103-91, sealing their first title since they relocated from Seattle back in 07, 08, around there. And it was an emotional milestone for the franchise, man. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander shines as the finals MVP, man. SGA finished with 29 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal, delivering a signature 7-game performance that was absolutely insane, guys. He just continued. The dude did it all, man. Amazing job. Sad stuff for Haliburton. Unfortunately, man, that changed the entire game. And the Pacers just weren't the same. When he got hurt in that first, unfortunately needed some attention real fast. Ruptured Achilles, and he needed surgery. So I think I saw a picture of him bouncing back. So prayers for you, brother. But unfortunately, man, this happens. I feel so bad for him. But He's hopefully on the track to recovery, speedy one, but that really just kind of did that team in, man. The Thunder, they locked down though, man. They really did. That Thunder locked down like crazy on defense post halftime. OKC forced 21 turnovers and scored 32 of them. Crazy, right? Dominating the third quarter with a 34-20 run, man. That was going into the break, and it was crazy. It was absolutely insane to see how well this team played. Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren contributions were pretty insane. Williams hit clutch threes in the second half. Holmgren recorded 5 blocks. This was his most in a Finals Game 7 on record. Pretty cool, right? And really, what made this game special? What made this whole series special? Obviously, somebody was going to get a title for the first time in a long time, right? This was a first NBA Finals Game 7 since 2016, only the 20th ever. This is actually a rarity in the NBA. It's kind of crazy, right? You don't see it too often, even though we'd like to see it more. So the Pacers surprised the league. This was just something that was crazy. They forced a Game 7. Number one, they got to the damn finals. Some people didn't think they would even get there. Yes, a lot of you had them in your finals, well, in your playoffs somewhere, but you didn't have them going this far. Well, here they are. They went to the finals. They pushed all the way to Game 7. They won Game 6, forcing that Game 7 on the road, just falling short of their first ever title. I mean, this was such a hugely anticipated series, and just a killer, man. The series tested OKC's metal, man. You gotta be real with this. This was OKC's moment. If there was ever going to be a moment in front of their home fans, I mean, Game 7, it can't get better than this, man. So despite crushing their expectations based on regular season dominance, man, 68-14 this year, they had to earn it the hard way, making this championship truly justified. So congratulations to those guys. Just a beautiful deal, man. Looking ahead, the Thunder, this could be a mark of a dynasty. Again, Adam talked about this on Monday, how the NBA loves their dynasties, and it's the truth, man. Could this be another one of those? We don't know, but I'll tell you right now, they got the star power to have it. They got lots of, they got tons. I think on the cap, they're pretty solid. These guys look good, man. So for the Pacers, though, even in defeat, their execution, depth, and really the rise of stars like Halliburton, Siakam, McConnell, can't think of anybody else. But anyway, they deserve high praise, man. They really do. And they are a team who is firmly on the map. So league-wide impact, if you think about this, the finals exemplified parity and competition in today's NBA. We've been begging for that because today's NBA has been terrible versus that NBA that some of us grew up with in the 90s and in the early 2000s. So this was one of 7 unique championships in the last 7 years, and I was really happy to see it, man. So congratulations again to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's get on into some baseball, yeah? All right, man. LSU gets it done, man. They get their 8th title. This is crazy. Second in the last 3 years, man. They get it done in Game 2. Didn't even need to go into Game 3, man. This team was so dang dominant. They look good. LSU sealed the championship with a strong 5-3 victory, man. They completed that sweep, as I just mentioned. High stakes for both coaches, though, man. Jake Johnson became the fastest coach in NCAA history to win a College World Series title with the same program. Crazy, right? So obviously, he's the one who won it with them 2 years ago in 2023. And Coastal Carolina's first-year head coach, Kevin Schnall, the guy that was ejected, I know everybody was tripping on that, but he was vying to be the first ever rookie head coach to win it all. And boy, he could have totally done it, man. But he was ejected in the first inning along with the top assistant. I forget the guy's name, but man, they fought like hell, didn't they? And it was a beautiful thing. It really, really was. I was so excited to see Coastal Carolina there again. Because remember, I mean, my gosh, Ice Sports Radio was in its infant years when they were first in the College World Series 2016 and then got that thing done, got it going, man. I was so excited to see how well this team could do this year, and damn it, they almost pulled it off, but then they run into the roadblock of LSU, and that was it. But hey, go Tigers, they got it done, man. The ejections really set the tone, though. Drama erupted really early in this one, and Coastal Carolina's head coach, Kevin Schnall, was thrown out in the bottom of the first. What is that guy's name, man? Matt Schilling was tossed with him. And Coastal Carolina, they did jump ahead, man, but LSU responded. And I think that was just the beginning of the end, if you think about it, man. Coastal Carolina took an early 1-0 lead. And I don't know, it was just tough, man. Dean Mijos, I believe his name was, or Mijos. a home run. I mean, that was it in the second. And you thought for sure that this was going to be okay. They're going to force game 3 on Monday. No, LSU rallied in the fourth. They pushed 4 runs to chase Coastal's ace, man. Jacob Morrison from the game. Oh, rough go. And then this just got crazier, man. Chase Shores seals the game too, man. So Chase Shores, the closer, struck out the final batter and included a double play in the bottom of the ninth to clinch the championship. What do you do, man? What do you do? I mean, Coastal came so close yet so far. The pitching duel was awesome. Coastal's Morrison was strong early, but LSU's offense broke through it, man. But they had a big fourth inning. They seized control after that. And like I said, the ejections and everything was the beginning of the end. We can talk about that, I guess, a little bit more if you'd like. But Jay Johnson cemented LSU's program history, his second title in 3 seasons. We just talked about that. And of course, these are like the big deals, if you will. Coastal Carolina's journey, despite losing in this thing, their run featured dramatic moments in a Cinderella-esque type bid, right? Though their coach ejection was unfortunate and cut their momentum, basically, and almost cut their legs from underneath them. It's crazy to think like what could have been, but what didn't, right? LSU was just stronger and they got things done. And why this matters is because the SEC is gold again, man. LSU became the first SEC team in 2025 and the 6th actually straight year from the conference to hoist the College World Series trophy. That's incredible, right? And fresh field of finalists. 2025 marked the first time since 1999 that none of the 8 College World Series teams returned from the previous year. Crazy, right? And LSU still came out on top. So that's a lot, right? And you gotta love these moments. So big ups again to LSU, man. Go Tigers! That purple and gold is supreme, right now, headed in that baseball world, in the college baseball world. So there you have, man. A little bit of we're gonna run on into some motorsports real quick, because in the Italian GP and MotoGP, man, this was crazy. Round 9 gets concluded in the Italian Grand Prix at Mugello. And this was a great race, man. Pole and podiums drama. Marc Marquez claims his 100th career pole on Saturday, setting a new Mugello lap record at 1:44.169. Crazy, right? This dude was just amazing. On Sunday, he got it done. I mean, yet again, the 3-way battle was awesome, man. The main race featured a thrilling duel among brothers, right? Marc Marquez, Alex Marquez, and then Bagnia after a fierce opening phase. So Marc energized just the entire race. This guy emerged victorious, with Alex claiming second. The brothers go first, 1 and 2, right? They further solidify this breakout season for these guys. And Fabio, oh yeah, that's right, forgot about this in my notes here. Fabio Giannantonio, sorry. He grabbed 3rd by overtaking Bagnia late in the race. So Ducati domination, man. This has just been awesome. These guys, Sunday's race, I mean, there was a ton of people there. People were loving it. It was just, I think there was like almost 200,000 people there, man. Ducati, of course, being home in Italy. And these guys got to witness their bike just take it, get that victory. What a beautiful thing there. And pretty cool. Actually, another thing cool too that was happening in this race, the recorded family performance. So the Marquez brothers lined up together on the front row, Marc at the pole, Alex alongside, and that marks yet another standout result following his maiden premier class with earlier this year in Venice. So I'll tell you right now, this has been something so special for him this year. I mean, you can almost hand him the damn trophy. It's awesome to see Marquez just getting it done, man. So why all this matters? So Marquez completed the historic trifecta in Italy. Okay. Pole, he won the sprint, and he won the main race. Did all 3. His first overall victory at the venue since 2014. So it's been 11 years since. Alex Marquez, the rise of little brother continues, man, proving the Marquez effect is more than just a one-year deal, right? And Bagnia's, we didn't really get into too much of his. But that race streak ends for them, kind of sucks, giving everyone a reminder that even the top riders can falter under home pressure. So another Italian kind of gets Italian bike there is kind of rough in there for them. But I'll tell you right now, man, MotoGP does not disappoint. Looking forward to this weekend in the Netherlands. So moving forward into IMSA. The 6 hours at the Glen, man, Acura Meyer Shank Racing snatches victory on fumes. Tom Bloomquist and Colin Braun took the overall GTP win in the number 60 Acura ARX 6, 06, that is, edging out Cadillac by just 1.88 seconds. Crazy, right? With Bloomquist finishing on only 1% usable energy. Freaking crazy, right? Their fuel saving strategy saved these guys under a late race yellow, and it was executed to perfection. Unfortunately, man, it was so tough. Bamber had the freaking lead and ran out as the white flag waved. Oh my gosh, such a painful deal. But the Glen is a beautiful place. And the cool part is, I'm saying, I wish IndyCar would go to the damn Glen because it is such a great track, man. NASCAR is there. I'd love to see Formula One there. I want to see everybody. I want to see MotoGP at the Glen, man. I mean, it is such a beautiful track in, I guess, upstate New York, mid New York area. Beautiful, though, man. A beautiful, beautiful track. And I really, really wish we had more racing there. But anyway, big ups there, man, to Bloomquist getting it done, though. Crazy, crazy stuff there. There was some weather issues that kind of went on, kind of screwed some things up, but didn't mess things up too bad. But it does have a lot of things to contribute to some of these cars. Cadillac, they falter at the last moment, though. The number 131 Cadillac Wyland V Series are driven by Bamber, as we just talked about, and crew looked poised for the victory until they ran out of energy with the white flag, forcing Bloomquist to go in the lead. Like I said, it was just a rough go for them, man. And some can say, however you want to conserve energy, however you do it, it's just one of those things where this is why racing is so much more than just a driver, you guys. So much more than just a driver, because you have to have, I mean, everybody has to be able to do. Remember when you're told, we got to find X or whatever when we're doing algebra? Well, guess what, guys? Some people do take it beyond high school, okay, and college when you're getting your associates and your BA, all right, because the calculations matter, and these guys have the hardest job on the track, I believe. Rough go, man. It's hard to save it, and that just happened, and it sucks. But GTP classes, man. So four manufacturers led at stages. Pretty sweet, right? So Lamborghini, Cadillac, Porsche, and Acura all had stints at the front, making GTP battle wide open this year. It was amazing seeing these cars just whip around that track, taking the lead from each other. There was no clear dominant until basically, well, that's not even at the very end. Very small margin of victory. It was a really good race. So LMP2, let's talk a little bit of LMP2, man. United Autosports USA secures redemption. These guys, man, Daniel Goldberg, Paul Di and Rasmus Lin, they claim victory in the LMP2 class, making this their second win of the season after Daytona. So let's go. They claim victory in the Rolex. Here they are now. GTD Pro is pretty sweet. Paul Miller Racing fights back from a penalty. So this was a pretty interesting story. BMW's Max Hess and Don Harper in PMR's number 48 M4 GT3 Evo. That's a lot. They overcame a 60-second pit lane penalty early in the race to eventually win, benefiting from multiple caution periods. So championship shakeup. What's next? Well, let's talk about it. Acura's fuel gamble vaulted them into contention in the GTP standings for damn sure. Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing, we know the name, right? They celebrated their first double podium of the season. We know they're used to that. In GTD Pro, PMR's victory moves them closer in the title fight, and LMP2 standings were shaken by United's strong win. So awesome stuff there. Why did all this matter? Well, we're talking to some IMSA here. The race had nearly everything, man. Everything that endurance fans crave. Wild weather, which that's not necessarily something to crave, but it throws a curveball in there for all the teams, right? Strategic depth like crazy, which goes along with that weather. Fuel gambles, because oh my gosh, was it not a fuel gamble at the end? penalties erased by cautions. That was a whole other thing. And if we get into that, I swear we'll be here another hour. So I don't want to get into all that. And triumphs from adversity. I mean, again, we just talked about that craziness, right? Paul Miller Racing. I mean, that BMW fought back to win the damn race, right? in their class. So, I mean, it just goes to show you're never out of the race until it's over, right? The game's never over till 0-0-0 on the clock, right? So that's exactly what this was. 6 hours expired, and these guys were in it all the way till the end. So it could prove pivotal in shaping up or shaking, however you want to say it, the 2025 WeatherTech Championship battles as the series head into the second half. Really excited for this, man. Got some more races on the schedule here, so hope you guys are excited. Mark your calendars, man. IMSA is just rolling on. IndyCar, man, this is awesome. There was some good stuff this past week, and the Grand Prix, or the Expel Grand Prix at Road America. So really quick, Alex Palou dominates again. Fuel-saving masterpiece, right? The guy just does what he does. Palou stretched fuel brilliantly this past week. He eked out his 6th win in 9 races and managed to nurse it home despite late race uncertainty. His win by 2-lap strategy bumps, kind of crazy, right? Bumps his championship lead to a commanding 386 points. He's going to win. Unless he just doesn't race the next couple races, okay? Because they're at they just finished up round 9, so they're going to 16. So we got 6 more races left. But I'm placing him 73 points clear of Kyle Kirkwood. So Alex Palou is looking pretty solid, right? Tactical brilliance and race defining pit stops. So Scott Dixon has led most laps, but forced into a late pit stop with 2 laps remaining, dropping him out of contention and handing the win to Palou. Sorry, guys, sometimes I mess up with my notes here reading them, but Palou's team timed everything perfectly, though. They capitalized on cautions and road conditions to maintain track possession. They did really, 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 really good, and as you can see, they won the race. Surging underdogs. So Rosenqvist and Ferrucci shine, man. Felix Rosenqvist finished strong in P2, showcasing impressive pace. And Santino Ferrucci, man, he claimed a podium. He got 3rd for AJ Foyt. A standout result for both driver and team for them. Extreme heat test drivers and machinery like crazy in this one, man. Temperatures were above 90 Fahrenheit. It was pretty hot for over there, I'm sure, on the track at least. And tire management, and that's why it's hard on the tires. And engine cooling, driver fatigue. I mean, especially being in that car hot, it's kind of rough, man. I hope they're really hydrated. And Road America's length only magnified the challenge. So overall, it was just a lot. It was a lot for these IndyCar fans, man, and the drivers. But drama and spins spice things up in this one, man. Multi-spins off the track moments, they peppered the race, really. I mean, most notably occurring early and later under pressure with at least one full yellow mixing up strategies, which was insane. Championship stakes and shifting momentum. Looking at this thing, you think with this win, Palou definitely pulls further ahead, right? And it just goes to show you how good he really is. This is 3 wins now in 5 road course events. He can do it all. He can win here. He can win there. He can win everywhere. Kirkwood again, P4 continues to chase. Pato Ward had a tougher day, though, finishing far outside the top standings. I mean, it was a real big struggle for a lot of drivers here. But overall, guys, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. The wrap-up of why all this matters. So Palou is in full control of his championship quest, potentially on track for a historic 3-peat, which I honestly think is going to happen. Tactics over sheer speed, really, that made the difference. And fuel strategy, timely pit decisions, and cautious time shaped the final result. So unexpected frontrunners and season-long threats like Rosenqvist and Ferrucci, they keep the field competitive and unpredictable. But again, guys, I think it's all inevitable because that guy by the name of Alex Palou is dominating. So on to NASCAR, the Great American Getaway 400 at Pocono, the tricky triangle. This one, man, Chase Briscoe just looked dominant. Scores, he just looked amazing. He scores a big breakthrough here for Joe Gibbs Racing. He claimed his first victory with Joe Gibbs Racing, and kind of crazy, man. He converted his strong form into a 0.682 second win. That's how small the margin was, guys, over teammate Denny Hamlin. This win validated JGR's decision to bring him aboard exactly a year after Christopher Bell first leaked the hiring news. Pretty crazy, right? The next big point here I have is fuel saving, and this was drama in the final laps. So Briscoe and Hamlin engaged in a tense duel, guys, while both managed fuel pretty freaking good in this one after a late race caution. The pressure was just palpable. I mean, we don't have enough fuel. We're effed. That's pretty much what what was over the radio. And Briscoe's throttle finesse it eggs Hamilton out at the finish line, and that's what it was. So huge point there of the race. The next thing I have here is stage dominance and lap leadership. So Briscoe took stage 2, led a high 72 laps, and executed a late race strategy that showcased skill and patience. Hamlin grabbed stage 1, while Ryan Blaney held off competitors to capture P3, maintaining strong form out front. Playoff impact and standing shakeup. So Briscoe, well, his win punches his ticket to the playoffs now, but giving him 57 points on the day and elevating him in the standings. So William Byron retains the overall points lead at the moment, with Kyle Larson and Hamlin close behind. Pocono history and prime positioning. This marked the 92nd NASCAR race at the Tricky Triangle. Denny Hamlin enters with 7 Pocono victories, more than any other driver. Joe Gibbs Racing now leads with 6 wins out of the last 10 races held at Pocono. Fun facts, right? Track challenges and tactical pit calls were a big part of this as well. A 2-hour rain delay jacked everything up, man. Pushed the race back pretty bad, and it sucked. Complicated track conditions. It's kind of really ruined. If the track angle wasn't hard enough, right? And several cautions came out. There was like 7, I think. A tight strategy, really. A tight strategy execution by all kinds of pits of the teams out there. This disrupted everything. The top contenders, middle dwellers. It kind of jacked everything up, man. This was a really tricky race, again, at the Tricky Triangle. So moving forward, why all this mattered: breakthrough moment for Briscoe for JGR's win signals a rising star and adds depth to Toyota's campaign, right? Strategy win over raw speed. Fuel saving under pressure triumphs over Hamlin's pace. Let's just be real. And playoff implications. So, key momentum swings with the regular season now heading toward the postseason. And in the in-season challenge, starting next weekend. So, fun stuff there, man, at the Tricky Triangle. Let's go NASCAR. Moving on over to the final motorsport, at least at the moment. We're going to go into more later. Kind of come back. But Virginia Nats, man, they were fun. There was some crazy crap that went on in the Virginia Nats, man. Sean Langdon, let's just start there. Okay, he dominated Top Fuel. Okay, he grabbed his 3rd Top Fuel victory of the season. He edged out Justin Ashley in the final round with a 3.940. Freaking crazy, right? 4 seconds and a quarter mile. Love it. 319.67 miles per hour. And that victory propelled him to his 22nd career NHRA event victory and brought him within 31 points of the series leader, Tony Stewart. Tony, being a legend that he is, of course, leading in Top Fuel right now. Well, this man is just insane. And, you'd think, right, that at this point in time, everything's just going to be all happy, hunky-dory, right? Well, guess what? Didn't. However, after the post-race inspection, Langdon was disqualified, and Ashley ended up winning the race. Okay, let me explain, okay? Because, again, This is the storyteller, right? Event, if you will, show of the week. Let's go ahead and break it down really quick why he lost that race. Okay, I broke it down on Monday on the opening series with Adam Karnick. But guys, this was the official statement released by the NHRA on their Twitter account on Sunday or Monday. But so basically, the NHRA just says here that Sean Langdon's run from the top fuel final round was disqualified, and it was due to a rulebook violation related to missing bolts on the bell housing inspection cover. So, per the NHRA rulebook and related SFI Spec 6.2, the cover is required to be secured by no less than 12 bolts. During a post-run inspection, the cover of Langdon's dragster did not meet the requirements of 12 secure bolts. That sucks, right? And it's rough, man. The final round has been disqualified, and as a result, runner-up Justin Ashley has been awarded the event victory. He wins the Wally. Oh, what a kick in the nuts, man! I mean, oh, that's painful. Sean Langdon had a great day, and unfortunately, this wasn't to be, man. Rough go for him there. You just wish better for him, but it's all good. Tony Stewart's lead is a little safer right now. But let's see, man. So what would have happened if he would have won? He would have avenged his loss from 2 weeks ago at Bristol. And I don't know. He defeated Steve Torrance in the semifinals. But he got going, but he was runner-up, and he took third place in the standings, surpassing Antron Brown. However, now, like I said, it would have been a little revenge tour for him there, but didn't quite happen. Austin Prock, though, man, bro got it done in funny car, emotional funny car victory. Why? Because the Godfather himself, I don't care, I love him, I don't care. John Force is the man. He's the Godfather to me, okay? He was in the house. Him, you saw Brittany Force, saw the Force family there. Reigning funny car world champion Austin Prock prevailed in an all John Force Racing final, defeating teammate Jack Beckman. No matter what, JFR was going to win that race, right? 4.061 to 4.071. It was his second consecutive Virginia win, third of the season, and 15th career funny car victory, with John Force present at the track, reflecting on last year's crash, because this is where it happened. Prock dedicated the Wally Trophy to his boss, the great John Force, the legend himself, John Force, calling it an emotional moment. Prock now leads Beckman by 60 points in the standings. Again, it's an all JFR at the top right now in funny car, so I'm loving it. Let's go, JFR, and it's awesome. In Pro Stock Motorcycle, because Pro Stock didn't run, Gage Herrera back-to-back in Pro Stock Motorcycle because he's just the man. Herrera continued his dominance, securing his second straight win at Virginia with a 6.826, 198.79 miles per hour on a bike. That must be horrifying. Victory over Angie Smith. This win extended his season total to 3 wins with a commanding 100-point lead over in the PSM standings, which is freaking amazing, right? Tony Stewart stays consistent. Hey, he's still the man, right? It's okay. He didn't have to win it. Series points leader Tony Stewart qualified well and advanced the semifinals, extending his streak of round 1 eliminations across all 9 events. And though upset in the semis, he maintained a 32-point margin atop of the top of those standings, probably more now because of everything that happened. But there was a lot of crappy weather. However, I mean, there was track freaking temperatures recorded of 145, which is absolutely insane. But these cars were on it, man. They're running. Regardless, great day at the track, man, and hats off to the 3 Wally winners, especially JFR. Let's go. Bummer there for Langdon. But hey, what do you do, right? So anyway, moving on now into a little bit of football, a little bit of soccer news. So the Gold Cup is just on and popping, man. It's awesome. Discipline and drama is our first topic here, because Canada versus El Salvador was amazing. Canada clinched Group B atop of a fiery 2-0 victory here, as El Salvador finished with 19 fouls and 3 red cards. Gosh damn it. The most ever in a Gold Cup match. Yeah, it was kind of fiery. Canada's control performance featured strong possession, 80%, and goals from Jonathan David and Home Buchanan. Crazy, or Artesian, sorry, Buchanan. With coach Jesse Marsh back after suspension. So knockout bracket is set, man. We're here. We're ready to roll. The group winners so far, or the winners are Mexico, Canada, Panama, and the USA. And with runners up, we have Costa Rica, Honduras, Guatemala, and Saudi Arabia advancing to the quarterfinals. So next up, guys, here we go. USA and Los Ticos, Costa Rica. We have Canada and Guatemala, Mexico and Saudi Arabia, and Panama, Honduras. Going to be really fun. Excited for this knockout round, man. Couple of things I got to say, just because I got to say them. U.S. men's national team, they were perfect. They were perfect. But how long is that perfect going to last? Let's be real, the group wasn't that good, okay? I'm just really hoping that the USA can look competitive, because damn it, the World Cup is next year. So let's not get embarrassed, please. Let's see what happens. So the USA, they obviously advance on a perfect 3-0 record right now, highlighted by a 5-0 rout over Trinidad and Tobago, and a narrow 2-1 victory in Haiti, or versus Haiti. And honestly, it is crazy. But Haji Wright, tough go, man. Suffered an Achilles injury during group play and is out for the rest of the tournament. So this is significant. It's a nasty blow. Let's see what Mauricio Pochettino is going to do. But overall, let's go USA. I'm just hoping for the best for these guys right now, for our team here. Honduras and Luis Palmas, emotional resurgence. So after a tough 6-0 loss to Canada and a social media backlash, rough go, man. Luis Palma and scored a stop in stoppage time, okay, to win against Curaçao, celebrating defiantly towards critics, a fiery phone gesture, sparking madness. I know that was kind of a crazy thing. Again, not too much in the controversy here, but man, I mean, just, you can tell, man, you piss people off. Sometimes this happens, So the win secures Honduras, though, to the round of 16, where they'll face Panama, we just talked about, on June 29th. And Saudi Arabia's tactical exuberance, man, this is crazy. Invited guest Saudi Arabia, their coach, man, advanced. Coached by, how do you say his name? I don't want to butcher his name. I'm just going to call Renard. I want to butcher his first name. But he advanced them. They got advanced from Group D alongside USA, making this a new chapter in CONCACAF with a rare extension included. And, well, here we go, man. They got it done. So the big three versus the rest. This is kind of the tournament right now. The tournament doubles as a prelude to the 2026 World Cup. USA, Mexico, and Canada are all entered as the home teams, if you will. But Central America, that's a tough side, then. The Guatemala overcame Guadalupe 3-2, and surprising lots of people. And Canada's next, for these guys. So let's see what happens, man. I'm really excited. And let's see how things go moving forward into the Gold Cup. All right, let's go ahead and kind of whip crack a little bit. I know we're taking a long time here, and I still got so much more to cover. So moving forward in the FIFA Club World Cup, I mean, it's kind of what we thought, right? It's Europe versus everybody else, because, I mean, we still got some more teams to go. But Group A so far, I mean, Palermo, amazing team here, okay, out of Portugal. And then Inter Miami, they made it. Messi and PSG are going to get ready to rock and roll in the first round of the knockout stage. PSG, though, and Botafogo both made it out of Group B. Benfica and Bayern Munich, really cool, man. Some Portuguese teams there. You have some Brazilian teams that made it in. Obviously, the German team here, Bundesliga, Bayern Munich makes it. Flamengo, another team here out of Brazil. And Chelsea, the Premier League, shining here. Group G, Juventus and Manchester City. So this decision is still pending. Group E, F, and H. But for that one, but as of right now, Group E, we have River Plate. We have obviously Inter Milan, And let's see here, Group F, Fluminense, and the Mamelodi Sundowns, man. These guys are freaking ballers. I love these guys, man. So this is a team that's fighting like hell right now, and Real Madrid and Salzburg. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm really excited. We still got some of these games to come down the home stretch here before the eliminations start happening, but really excited for that. Let's highlight a few things. Messi's MLS milestone. So Inter Miami becomes the first MLS side ever to advance from a Club World Cup group. Messi, a perfect record of progressing from group stages across his career. Brazil's dominance, as we talked about earlier, man, Palmeiras, Botafogo, Flamengo, Fluminense, these guys are all incredible. Again, you knew Brazil was going to come out and play. You knew Europe was going to come out and play. So you know damn well USA was either going to be embarrassed or fight along, and kind of got embarrassed. But thank God at least one team's going to fight and get us through, right? So let's see. We're kind of riding on Messi right now, aren't we? So Benfica, they upset Bayern Munich. Benfica, they topped Group C after stunning Bayern Munich 1-0 in a heated game. So that was a lot of fun. And that's really it, man. I mean, obviously, like I said, next up, Messi taking on one of his former clubs, PSG. Palmeiras and Botafogo are going to be going head-to-head here. Benfica and Chelsea, Flamengo and Bayern. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm excited. Let's take a quick break, man. We're going to come back and finish off the show with all kinds of stuff coming up this weekend. But there's a lot of in-depth stuff there. Hope you guys are enjoying it, man. It's been a fun one so far. You were listening to The Defining Moment right here on iSports Radio. Your direct feed for all that sports. We've got plenty more of what's coming up this week after this.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the iSports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back here to the Defining Moment right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports. I said that way too fast. The Defining Moment here on iSports Radio. Again, appreciate you guys for jumping on in, man. Check us out here. Give us a follow. Shout out to, of course, Seal the Deal Wax Seals, my beautiful wife's company. And, of course, check us out all over social media. We appreciate you guys. No longer on Instagram or Facebook or any of that good stuff, but we're thriving on TikTok, YouTube, and, of course, on X. So give us a follow. I got to change that soon. But appreciate you guys. Again, give us a follow here. Give me a follow. Give us a follow of the station. Check out the website. Show us some love, man. Let's get on into this one. And we are rolling forward, man. Okay, so much to go in the second half, but the NHL draft. So really quick. NHL draft, obviously, getting going on the 27th and 28th, the Peacock Theater. The Islanders, obviously, they landed the first in the lottery there. So they are definitely looking at, I think we know who they're going to be taking, right? But we'll get into that. Top prospects here, Schaefer, Misa, and Higgins. Matthew Schaefer, guy is a beast, defenseman. He's going to be probably the top dude here. An all-elite defender, praise for his hockey IQ, despite missing much of the season. Regardless, Michael Misa, this guy as well, from the Saginaw Spirit, he ranks second, an elite player with high proceedings and goal production, as well as James Hagan, a hometown favorite for the Islanders, remains in the mix behind these two. So we'll see. Any of those guys can go first here. The Islanders draft strategy and roster moves. I mean, their GM plans to move up to number one, or to use number one, not trade it, from what I've read earlier. And we'll see. Concurrency trade talks swirl about defenseman Noah Dobson, about his contract status. I don't know. All kinds of crazy stuff is going on. But regardless, again, the Islanders look like they're going to be able to, or they're going to use this thing and not trade it away. So the draft is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Hopefully you checked out the Nutrisome with our boy, none other than Mr. Adam Karnick yesterday as well. Double duty, man, for these last couple, obviously for the last, 7 months now, doing back-to-back shows Monday and on Tuesday. So hats off to you, good sir. So let's see what happens, man. In summary, basically, the Islanders have a franchise-defining decision here at number one: an elite defenseman versus a dynamic center or a hometown talent here. Schaefer versus Misa will likely be the dominant of the two picks. We're going to see who they are, who they go with. And really, it's teams watching for later picks face crucial decisions on depth versus upside. It's always such a hard thing, right, in the draft. You're trying to make the best pick you possibly can. Some teams, like the freaking Panthers, are stacked, right? But to other teams that just need it so bad. Edmonton, I think they're just a few pieces away, right? And we have here Tara Rodriguez jumping on here. This is one thing that's certain: the Islanders won't be trading the pick. Yeah, that's for sure, man. I'm positive they're going to keep that damn pick. Brian Francione jumps in here. McDavid wants a trade in Edmonton. And if he does, he does. I feel so sad for him, man. I'm bummed that, gosh damn it. What more does he have to do, right? So, I mean, who knows? But what's most important right now for him is just get a ring, bro. He doesn't have to prove nothing to nobody. I just want to see him get a ring. And I know he wants one super bad. So anyway, guys, so we're going to move forward down into a little bit. We're going to just kind of jump on a couple of these topics for some motorsports moving forward into this week. So NASCAR in Atlanta, quick and dirty, man. Super speedway draft style racing. I love it. The recent configuration since 2022, way more high speed, a little bit more of a bank. It's a 1.54 distance mile oval. Beautiful track, man. 3 wide on this track. Momentum from Daytona. Spotlight on Bell and Bryan. Christopher Bell claimed the February Atlanta race. Will he do it again? He went on to then win Coda and then Phoenix. This is crazy, right? William Byron kicked off the season by winning Daytona back-to-back, making him a strong contender for Atlanta. Will he jump back in Atlanta now and make it happen? Ford versus Chevy dominance right now. Toyota is still chasing. Historically, Ford has won the last 8 stages of Atlanta. Crazy, right? So though Chevy looks victorious here in 2002, 2024, Ford actually has got a little bit of an upper hand there. So I know Toyota struggles as of lately at Atlanta. They haven't won since Kyle Busch in 2022. So we'll see what's going on, man. But I'm excited. I really am. 8 postseason winners, veterans versus rookies here. We have including Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Daniel Suarez, Atlanta specialists to watch. These guys always have great races here. And rookie Riley Herbst. He leads the rookie points after Daytona. So crazy, right? I mean, again, I know we're talking about Daytona, but moving in forward from Atlanta, we're going to talk about some earlier year stuff. But regardless, guys, I'm not going to spend too much time on NASCAR. We did earlier. Regardless, this is going to be a lot of fun, man. I mean, is Chase Elliott going to get redemption on his home track here in Atlanta? He hasn't won here. My gosh, the last time he won was what? 21, 22. Somebody correct me on that one, a couple years back. But the bottom line is expect aggressive pack racing with fuel and pit strategies. Really, this is just what it is. Watch for guys like Bell, Bryan, Ford, Chevy battle in this one pretty big. Will Toyota jump out of nowhere and get a victory here? Let's see. This should be a lot of fun in that race. MotoGP in the Netherlands, we talked about that earlier. Marc Marquez is just charging for a rare Assen win. That's the name of where they're racing, Assen. So Marquez arrives in Assen as the championship leader, boasting 5 wins in featured races and 8 out of 9 sprint victories this season. Will he do it again? Okay. Bagnia's equipment troubles. Unfortunately, he's just having a rough go. Don't want to dwell on his stuff, man, right now. Let's see. That we're on their stuff. They're playing second fiddle right now to Ducati. But Alex Marquez stakes his claim. He's second right now in the standings, has proven he's no mere sidekick to the man Marc Marquez. He's resilient. He's strong this year. Will he step out of the shadows of his brother in this one? We'll see. Joan Mir steps in for Honda. So with Luca Marini sidelined right now, Joan Mir is back to saddle the ride this week for Honda. So looking for a lot of great stuff here, man. So things to watch, whether Marquez can complete his Mugello to Assen dominance, overshadowing Bagnia. We'll see overshadowing. Can Bagnia fix his front end woes and claim Assen glory in the Netherlands? We'll see. Will Honda make it look good for Honda this week? I mean, again, so much to look for in MotoGP. Moving forward in Formula One. Oh, did I go forward there? I did to the MLB. Formula One. Sorry, guys. Oh, move a little faster. Austrian Grand Prix is round 11. Verstappen versus Russell. Tension. Max Verstappen comes to Red Bull's home race under pressure, fresh off a collision with George Russell in Spain, and just shy of suspension. So he must keep it clean this weekend. Russell holds the top upper hand, if you will. He holds the upper hand. Okay, he won in Canada recently, and Red Bull formally protested the finish, escalating rivalry between the two. They didn't get it. He's pissed off. That's kind of what's going on. Okay, anger, rawr. It makes for fun racing, right? Fun sports. So McLaren, how are they going to rebound? Right now, they have intra-team drama, if you will. Oscar Piastri leads the championship by 22 points over Lando Norris after their crash in Canada. That was kind of dumb. Regardless, McLaren is at a crossroads. Will they back Piastri as the second lead or as the lead driver, or allow both to race freely? Norris must bounce back on a track that's seen its fair share of team collisions. So let's see what goes on here in Formula One. Verstappen's home advantage. He's a Dutchman. This is it, man. The Dutchman is historically strong at Spielberg. 5 wins, 5 poles to date. But this year's medium speed sectors for McLaren or Mercedes, I mean, how's it going to go? Mercedes is gaining momentum right now. George Russell looked good again after Canada. How's that going to end up? Lots of crazy stuff going on for Formula One, man. Piastri and Norris lead the pack. Mercedes and Verstappen looking to close the gap. Austria could shift momentum from European summer leg begins before it does begin. And the things to really watch this week, Verstappen's caution. So any misstep could cost him dearly. McLaren's dynamics. So with Piastri leading, or as he keeps leading, will he continue there, or will Norris strike back and actually start finding his own teammate? Not like Force India, but obviously, in the points. How are they going to look? Mercedes, can they make Red Bull? Can they make them, can they fight them for a top spot right now? And rookie impact. So FP1 debuts from Dune, pretty cool. Benovich and Antonelli. So there you guys have it. A little bit of Formula One there. Let's go ahead and roll into some NHRA. We have the NHRA Summit Nats coming up in Ohio, man. Norwalk, Ohio. Some people call it the Norwalk Nats. Some people call it the Summit Nats. Regardless, Spencer Hyde's homecoming in funny car. Rookie Spencer Hyde has a breakthrough season, and here on his home track, he'll race in a retro Jack and the Green stock. Pretty sweet, right? Oh, excuse me. Rapping. Rap. He has a little rap on his car, honoring his family legacy, which is pretty sweet. His first funny car win in Norwalk would be a major emotional moment, especially with crew chief Jeff Head's roots nearby. So Josh Hart, chasing first Top Fuel win of the season. So Top Fuel driver Josh Hart is in peak form right now, racing his first win of the season at the halfway marker. So will this continue for him? Hart with strong ties to this event. His sponsor has a major local connection, and he has previously reached the final here in 2022. Will this be, again, storylines. Pro Stock and All-Star call-out debut. So this is the first time the GetRx Pro Stock NHRA All-Star call-out takes place at Norwalk, a high-stakes invitational featuring top drivers like Greg Anderson, Eric Enders, Jay Coughlin, Troy Coughlin, Jr., and others. Expect extra excitement as they compete for a separate purse amid eliminations. So really cool there. There's some really great stuff going on here, guys. I'm really excited. Why it all matters. This is one of NHRA's biggest mid-year events with rising stars, veteran contenders, entertaining car classes, and fan-centered spectacles. So much great stuff there. It's a weekend that can define careers, really delight attendees, obviously people who go and set the tone for the rest of the season. So really excited for the NHRA Summit Nats. Let's hope it goes well, man. All the best to those in the competition. And hey, may the best hoist a Wally. So next up, man, we got a little bit of MLB. We're getting towards the end of the show here, so let's go ahead and roll on into this. Obviously, earlier, man, a little bit of, who do we have here? Oh, yeah, Acuna. Go ahead, and he's the first one into the home run derby. So really excited for that as the All-Star break is creeping near. But a few things we got to take a look at, man. Mets are in a crisis. The Mets have lost 10 of their last 11 games. Stearns, their GM, warns that while they explore the trade market, internal fixes are vital. They can't rely solely on July deadline moves, and it's just crazy. So what the hell is going on with the Mets? We're going to find out. But as of right now, they're not looking so well. The Yankees, they're falling off right now. Both these New York teams in the Subway Series, this is not looking so good for either of these teams, right? Yankees, their June slump continues. The Yankees are enduring their annual June swoon kind of deal, ranking 23rd. Crazy, right? In WRC Plus this month. Aaron Boone faces pressure to stabilize the lineup, and Marcus Stroman's underwhelming rehab outline hasn't provided a boost. So it's been rough for them, man. The Orioles season is in limbo right now. These guys, after a downturn, analysis suggests the Orioles season may be slipping away. I think it is. After last year, they had a pretty good year, right? But with this year, with the deadline approaching, the focus shifts to buyers versus sellers, and assessing the Braves picture is Chris Sale new injury. So that's hard. Tough go, man. The Orioles again, man. The Orioles are a team that just, gosh damn it, you want them to do good, right? At least some of us do. You like to see it. But this year, this has not been their year. Acuna, he is in the home run derby, as we just talked about right now. He is the first one in, so he'll participate. Let's see who else gets to participate in the coming weeks. Well, we'll find out more this week. Astros and Pena contract tug-of-war. So shortstop Jeremy Pena is in contract talks right now. Houston's offer, they got $105 million over 5 years. is seen as low, actually. And Pena, via his agent Scott Boras, may seek closer to 150. Hey, similar to other elite shortstops. Where is he going to go? I mean, it's a lot of money, but I know somebody will pay it. So really, I want to know, where do you guys think he's going to go? And of course, the series of the week this week, ending on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. Twins versus Tigers. This is Tigers lead the AL. Right now they're 7.5 games ahead of the Twins. And the series finale, as I just said, Sunday Night Baseball. It's a rare national spotlight for two small market teams, so take advantage of it. I love two small market teams going head to head, especially on a national spotlight like this. And some really big storylines I have for you guys here. Detroit's resurgence. So starting the homestand at 7-3 and winning 3 straight series, making a strong summer push. Twins struggle. Currently 4-9 over last 13 games. Bullpen filling in for injured Pablo Lopez at the moment. And probable Sunday starters. Detroit's Casey Miz. I don't want to butcher his name. Mize. He's 2-0 right now. 0.77 ERA. Versus Minnesota's Simeon Woods Richardson, who's 0-1 right now. 5.59 ERA. A strong edge for the Tigers at the moment. So takeaways really from this whole segment. Contenders are slipping. Mets and Yankees and Orioles. Oh my gosh. Two of you are in the same damn division. They're all experiencing rough patches right now, and we don't know what's going to happen with these guys. In the Derby, obviously Acuna, he's getting it. Let's see who else joins him. The contract drama there with Pena. We'll see what's going on there. I mean, there's so much crap going on right now, man. But the series of the week should be a lot of fun as we get closer here to that. Glenn Ritter is not a fan right now of the Twins. He's in the house. Appreciate you, buddy, for stopping by, man. Of course, our Minnesota insider. He is not happy with his Twins, but at least he'll get to see them play on Sunday Night Baseball. Crickets. Anyway, but yeah, let's see what goes on. Moving on over to WNBA action. So this will be short and sweet. I wish there was more on this, but Angel Reese leading Chicago Sky through rough patches. Right now, Reese recorded 11.9 rebounds per game, the league's highest, and quickly becoming the fastest player to ever reach milestones like 150 rebounds and 50 assists in a season. In a recent 97-86 win over the Sparks, because my Sparks just aren't very good, breaking a 3-game skid, she and Camila Cardoso combined for 45 points, 24 boards, and 9 assists. Crazy, right? A notable victory for them there. And I think I heard here, I saw here somewhere that she said, we're just tired of being cussed out. So, hey, Coach is mad right now. So, you know what? Hey, I like it. Let's see what's going on there. The Indiana Fever shakeup right now. Dewana Bonner exits. So, veteran Dewana Bonner has been waived just few weeks into the season, man. Reportedly, she asked for a trade to reunite with Alyssa Thompson in Phoenix or Atlanta, but that didn't materialize, and kind of a rough go, man. So that's already a rough deal. Rookie of the Year race intensifies. Paige Buchers, okay, Kiki Arafin, won't butcher the name there, but let's see, heating up there, nice and early, nice little rookie action there. The Boston Mystics. The young core is actually surging for this team right now. Once slated for a bottom finish, the Mystics are near 500, pulling off a key upset over league-leading Minnesota. Oh, cue the Lynx suck by Glenn Ritter in here somewhere. Just kidding. Rookies Cintron and Irafin are delivering standout performances right now. Cintron Citron hitting 27 points in a game. And Shakira Austin was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week, which is pretty crazy. And head coach Sydney Johnson is getting praise for reinvigorating the roster. So I love what's going on here. Liberty's Sabrina Ionesco. There's actually more I have here. I didn't think I had this much for the WNBA today. But Ionesco primed for Bay Area homecoming. So Ionesco is set to play her first WNBA game back in the Bay Area, home of her college career. She emphasized, didn't she get from Oregon? Anyway, she emphasized loyalty to Liberty despite free agent buzz. Did I screw up my own notes anyway? The Liberty is defending champs here, obviously, and they remain the front runner under her leadership along with Stewart and Jones. So injuries, though, at the moment, we have Vandersloot, Mabry. Tough go so far right now. Both of them. Looks like Vandersloot's out for the season, which sucks for the Sky. Mabry out for 2 to 4 weeks. Currently, at the moment, I'm not quite sure if she's ACL or not either. Taisha Harris for the Wings out for the year. Tough go. Jones to miss 4 to 6 weeks for the Liberty. Just tough, man. It's just, injuries come with the game, right? Injuries come with the game. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just went to Oregon, so I think I screwed up my notes. Sorry. But yeah, and no way. Lynx are awesome. Nafisa Collier is one of the favorite to win the WNBA MVP, and she is. So again, they lost a tough one there recently, but it's going to happen, right? You're not going to win every damn game. It's impossible to go undefeated in a season this long. But the Lynx are going to stay strong. They're going to keep it going. So with that said, right now, the standings snapshot, Minnesota Lynx are 12-2, leading the league. They're just kicking everyone's ass. They're followed by the Liberty at 10-3 and the Mercury at 11-4. Chicago Sky is just really bad at 4-10. The Sun are at 2-12 when they were just really good recently at the bottom. So it's been rough, man. So, key storylines again to continue to watch. Angel Reese's evolving role with the Sky. Can she become the clear team leader? The Fever's next steps without Bonner. Will Caitlin Clark regain scoring form? Rookie battles again. Buchers, Arafin, Citron for Rookie of the Year, all in all-star spots. The Mystics, can they surge? Can this surge take them into the playoffs? Will this surge them all the way there? Ionesco's homecoming. Even though I don't think, unless she went to high school there or something, but I know she went to Oregon. Regardless, how's she going to do in the Bay? Maybe they're just calling it homecoming because it's the closest to Oregon. But immediately I thought to myself, like, wait a minute. Anyway, I know. I sometimes I'm really fast with my notes, guys. Sorry. But with that said, injury fallout, who's going to emerge from some of these injuries happening. So moving forward, guys, into some NBA. We're getting close to the end of the show here. I'm going to fly through some of this. NBA drafts coming up. Cooper Flagg expected to go number 1, as we know, and potential superstar, Flagg. He is 6'9", versatile forward from Duke. He's a consensus top pick, projected to go to Dallas after their lottery win. Let's see what he can do, man. I'm really excited. I want to see where he ends up. Dylan Harper also is locked in at number 2 for San Antonio. I think he's going to probably end up going there. Ace Bailey, drama reshuffles projections. So Rutgers wing Bailey was once considered a top 3 pick, but skipping his 76ers workout has sparked rumors he might fall to picks 5 or 6, with some teams now avoiding him. That's crazy. But again, guys, you've seen the movie Draft Day with the NFL, right? It happens. Sometimes guys take a tumble, certain reasons. VJ Edgecombe emerging as a top 3 candidate right now. Athletic lockdown defender from Baylor. Edgecombe fits the 76ers rebuilding blueprint, and analysts see him as a strong, immediate contributor. And after seeing that boy in college, I think for sure as well. So right now we're just looking at who can fit where. Trade buzz. Charlotte owns multiple top picks right now. Could there be a trade somewhere? Early rumors are swirling around Bailey and later picks. Teams balancing upside versus immediate fit here. So what's going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. But combine and workouts are all finished. Combine results, pro day metrics, and pre-draft interviews shifted perceptions. Players like Edgecombe and Nipple Rose, actually, while Bailey's decision raises red flags. So what do you do? So anyway, draft is coming up, guys. We're getting real close here. Who's going? Who do you guys think is going where? Let me know what you think. But really exciting stuff there for the NBA draft. I'm excited, man. Bailey going for Sadors. Oh my gosh. You got to love our people in the chat, right? Good old Brian. But yes, I know, right? You don't even know. Hold my beer, but we'll see what happens, guys. So moving forward here, we're going to take a quick little dive into the NWSL. Of course, they're getting ready. Their summer break is here. The Women's Euros I'm getting ready to start next week. Really excited for that. Lots of cool stuff next week. Also, Women's Euros and Wimbledon getting ready to start next week as well, coming up in July. But top of the table, so Kansas City, current dominance. The KC Current have widened their league 8 points atop of the standings with a dominant victory over Angel City FC, and their early season form remains a benchmark as they aim to convert this into Shield success. They are just dominating. Racing Louisville on the rise. These ladies have surged into 7th place, picking up 5 wins in their last 7 and eyeing the first ever playoff berth. So will that happen for them? Bottom 4 need to reset. Angel City, Houston Dash, Chicago Stars, and Utah Royals are just terrible. How will they end up in this next half of the season? Final weekend of the jitters, really, with 3 matches left before the hiatus. Teams just outside the playoff cut, like Gotham, Bay City, or Bay FC, sorry, and Washington Spirit, see this as their last shot to solidify postseason spots. This is huge, guys. Let's see what happens. Again, the UEFA Women's League is coming up, Women's Championship coming up here. We have the Copa America Femenina coming up, the Women's Copa America. And we also have, I think, the NWSL and the Liga MX Femenil Summer Cup coming up as well. So should be a lot of fun. The Bay Area to host a championship. So San Jose's PayPal Park has been confirmed as the host of the November NWSL Championship. Pretty cool. An exciting boost for Bay FC and West Coast fan engagement. And let's see what happens, guys. So excited there for a little bit of NWSL, man. Let's see here. IS. Hey, what's up? Our boy Brian Francione over there doing this thing on Twitter, showing love from ISR New England. So let's keep it going, guys, really quick here as we move forward to the MLS, man, because, boy. The MLS is just a fun thing to talk about, right? Inter Miami, obviously, their global rise right now as they are moving forth, doing really well in the FIFA Club World Cup. But how far will they really get? Messi, it all depends on him. I hate to say it, but man, if he's not doing well, they're not doing well. So, I mean, this is huge. So let's see how far this team can go in the FIFA Club World Cup. Thomas Mueller to LAFC on the table. What? Bayern legend Thomas Mueller is exploring a move to LAFC. This is crazy, right? Adidas and LAFC are backing the deal, seeking a star boost for the 2026 World Cup. Financial and sponsorship terms are still under negotiation. Let's see what happens. Player push back in the World Cup pay dispute. Sounders, obviously, they are protesting, talking about, it was the money. The MLSPA rejects the league's 20% bonus split and inadequate under the CBA spotlight, growing player unrest. You got to play the game, guys. Professional athlete. Gosh damn it. If I was a professional athlete, I'd do whatever they want me to. I mean, it's your job. I'm sorry. I guess. Anyway, I get it. You gotta have to have a union for certain things. I get it. Regardless, it seems like Seattle was the only one mad about that whole thing. Anyway, with that said, moving forward, mid-season overview overall, guys. Oh, man. This is crazy. The Eastern Conference, we have Philadelphia, Cincinnati, and Nashville. They're top 3 right now. Miami trails behind 6th place. 29 points from 16 games. My gosh. In the Western Conference, San Diego FC. Who the hell are they? I mean, expansion team, right? And crazy to see so far this year, but they're surprisingly second in the West and powered by a strong attendance at Snapdragon Stadium. Same home as San Diego State football. Same home as the San Diego Wave. And of course, with Messi set to possibly retire soon and other aging stars in the MLS, the league is actively targeting marquee international names to stabilize its global appeal post-Messi. Who will that next big player be from the world to the MLS? We'll find out. A little bit of PGA action here. Congratulations to Keegan Bradley winning in dramatic fashion, man. The Travelers Cup. Bradley clinches his 8th PGA Tour title and 2nd Travelers Championship in 3 years, sealing victory with a clutch 6-foot birdie on the 18th hole to finish at 15 That's crazy. 15 under par. That's amazing. His final round 68 was enough to change or to edge out Tommy Fleetwood and Russell Henley, who both finished one stroke back at 14 under. Amazing, right? Fleetwood's though, his heartbreak, another close call. Fleetwood held a 3-lead shot entering the day, but bogeyed the 72nd hole just as Bradley birdied. Birdies, you gotta love golf, right? Resulting in his 42nd top 10 finish without a win on the PGA Tour. Ouch. His bogey stemmed from a 3-putt and called it the worst way it can go after leading with 3 holes left. So rough go, man. The Ryder Cup implications, though, Bradley as potential playing captain for the Ryder Cup coming on up. Pretty cool. Bradley's win vaulted him into the 9th on the U.S. Ryder Cup points in list. Pretty sweet, right? Intensifying speculation, he might become the first playing captain since Arnold Palmer in 1963. However, Bradley stated he'll only introduce himself on the team if he qualifies upright on merit, despite holding the captaincy duties. So that's pretty cool, man. A little bit of UFC here, obviously coming up. Let's go ahead and roll forward. A little UFC action. Obviously, UFC 317 upon us. Tapira versus Oliveira coming on up here. That's the main event. 16-0. Tapira moves to lightweight to face former champ Charles Oliveira. This is going to be a lot of fun, man, for the vacant 155-pound title at the international fight this week in Las Vegas. Pretty cool, man. Tapira aims to become a 2-division champion, fighting out of a draining camp, cutting 10 pounds per featherweight fight. Crazy, right? Oliveira, a submission ace, a formed lightweight king, is fighting to reclaim his glory. Going to be a lot of fun, guys. Looking forward to that coming on up in UFC. A little bit of boxing news for you, man. Deontay Wilder's come back in Wichita because everyone comes back in Wichita, right? Just kidding. But former heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder battles Herndon in a Legacy Reloaded. Wilder, 43-4-1, is aiming to refuel his career after a recent slump. Obviously, we got Terrence Crawford and Canelo getting ready to fight on September 13th. More on that as we keep on going. Kind of crazy. Oleksiy Usyk. I always have trouble pronouncing his name. Parts ways with longtime promoter. Kind of crazy here. They will part ways with K2 Promotions. This ended a 12-year partnership, with the split coming just ahead of his July 19th match with Daniel Dubois. Crazy. Vasily Lomachenko, man, will retire. I did not think I'd see the end of Lomachenko. All right. But rough for us boxing fans, because it was great to see him fight all those years. But the decorated 3-division champion, 18-3, has announced his retirement at age 37, closing a storied career. So, hey, good career, Vasily Lomachenko. Loma has called it a career. We've seen the greats come and go. Somebody around that same class, Orlando Salido, obviously the great Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, which is coming out of retirement for some crazy reason. But I'm just saying, man, some of these, the greats, you got to give them a bit of a due on their way out. So great stuff there. Great career. And I just really hope that I just hope, Hall of Famer for sure, man. And then, of course, we're going to end off with some AVP, going to Taryn's neck of the woods, man, with some volleyball. Yeah, new AVP league in era is in full swing. So the AVP has shifted to a city-based franchise model with a League Cup awarded the best overall men's and women's teams. Cool. And a postseason league championship for top duos. So national TV coverage expands across CBS Sports Network and the CW, spotlighting flagship venues like the Palm Beach Passion, San Diego Smash, the defending champs, and Dallas Dream. Pretty cool, right? You gotta love it. We need to grow volleyball more, man. Our boy Terrence floating around here somewhere. And check out Set Point on Mondays, man. This guy is phenomenal, covering all things volleyball. AVP is super cool, man. Really, really neat beach volleyball there. So want to check that out. Success for San Diego. and league stops. So San Diego's Viejas Arena, of course, San Diego State, drew packed energy crowds on June 6th and 7th, while hometown favorite Chase Budinger and partner Miles Evans powered the Smash to a perfect 4-0 weekend. On the women's side, looks like Teresa, I believe, Cannon, and Megan Kraft lead the LA launch. And the longest set in AVP history, 23-21, electrified the crowd, which is pretty sweet. So it's cool when you see this, man. I'm happy. Let's grow the game, as Taryn always likes to say. That's what it is, man. It's really neat to see this. Top performers and season standings. So the men's wins leaders right now, we have Theo Brunner and Ryan Wilcox, Andy Benish, and Miles Partain. Each have an AVP league win. The points leaderboard right now, we have the leading in the standings. Marcus looks like Calvejas, so I don't butcher his name there, but David Wisecrack and Timothy Brewster and Ryan looks like Irana. Okay. And then, of course, women's looks like Torin Brasher, Kristen Noose, top of the points right now, and Kennedy Coakley and Ashley Pater. Okay. Madeline Anderson and Brooke Bauer close behind. So really cool to see. I'm telling you, I love seeing this. I really, really love seeing this grow. Guys, volleyball is one of the coolest freaking sports. It's not overwhelmingly long. So if you got a wife like mine or a girlfriend or somebody out there who's not into the longest sports, like sitting through a 3-hour football game or a NASCAR race or, or doesn't really like contact sports or combat sports like boxing or anything like that, volleyball is like perfect, man. It's like soccer. It's only like 2 hours. It's short, sweet, really action-packed. Awesome stuff, man. Taryn Rodriguez chiming in here. He says, I was in attendance for the AVP League Championship at Dignity Health Sports Park last year. So really cool, man. AVP, I'm telling you, it's something I just want to help grow volleyball, man. It is such a great sport. If you're not into it yet, I live in the hotbed of volleyball here in Southern California. So super exciting, man. I hope you guys check out some volleyball soon. I wasn't going to go into this more, but really quick, the Virginia Beach Open this weekend. So the first contender event of the season, held June 27th to the 29th, serves as a proving ground for duos outside the league with crucial ranking and qualification implications. So looking ahead to the big league weeks. So upcoming league stops, we have Denver, July 4th to the 6th, Happy 4th of July, contender. LA Intuit Dome, July 11th and 12th, week 5. And NYC Wallman Rink, July 19th to the 20th, league week 6. And then leading toward the Austin stop, which is August 1st or 2nd, Dallas 8th through 9th, and then Manhattan Beach Heritage and League Championship in Chicago, August 30th to the 31st. Why all this matters, the franchise model and national TV push could reshape the U.S. beach volleyball culture. And we want that, man. Look, have you guys seen freaking beach volleyball in the NCAA? It is so entertaining. Like, trust me, these athletes go out there and play their ass off. You want to check out the AVP, man. So, the franchise, as I just mentioned, I mean, it could reshape the U.S. beach volleyball culture. San Diego's success shows expanding fan appreciation and home advantage in urban areas. And of course, contender events offer rising duos, essential exposure, and pathways into the top tier league competition. That is what we love here. That's usually what the show is, right? But I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a lot of fun just moving forward, doing this show, enjoying every second of it. This is a truly special time to sit here and talk about all these sports storylines and things that go a little further than just stats and scores, right? Lots of things going on. You don't always know the backstory, and that's what we do here at IE Sports Radio, yo. Well, at least in this show. Things start us off with Adam on Monday, recapping the week on the series, the opening series. Tuesday, we're still working on. Angela and Fred will be back with us in about a month with Challenge on the Play. We got me on Wednesdays for the final moment, giving you all the storyteller insights and leads from last weekend. How do things crack out? And what are the storylines going into this weekend's sports? Tomorrow, make sure you catch our boy Taryn Rodriguez. We just talked about him right now, the host of Set Point on Monday evenings, while he's with us here on Thursdays, at least for the summer, doing Leadoff Thursdays, giving you all the leadoff into the sports of the weekend. And then, of course, the prime time preview, our boy Ricky K, giving you basically a weekend preview, but get a little more in depth, like how this show is, more guests, and just lots of talking points, predictions, all that fun stuff. So I'm excited, man. Darren Rodriguez jumping in here saying AVP has been around for quite some time. I think, yeah, no. And I remember seeing the AVP in the 90s, man. I remember seeing AVP on Sunkist drinks, like sodas, like orange soda, Sunkist lemonade, for those of you old school Sunkist drinkers out there, that says like official drink of the AVP or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's been around for a very long time. And it's just so cool that we have such a great league to follow, especially during the summer when, you know, the NVA was something Taryn was covering for a long time. And I don't know, hopefully like Nick England, and hopefully they resurface soon. But that was really fun. The women's league, the other, you know, that professional league is great. Obviously, NCAA women's volleyball is a gigantic thing in the fall. Men's, that tournament's got to get bigger. I'd love that one in the fall, in the spring, to get a lot bigger, like the women's. The beach volleyball in the spring, always fun. Terrence says, thank you for talking AVP. The AVP's format is way more different than standard AVP tournaments, and the playoffs will make your head spin. So I'm excited, man. Make my head spin. I'm just playing. I'm okay with that. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm excited, guys. Once again, we talk the sports that you love. And even if you don't love them, well, freaking get to like them, all right? Because we talk about them here. And, of course, we enjoy all of your comments, everything here in the chat over there. Guests coming. Lots of great things, man, on the way. It is a beautiful summer evening wherever you are. Enjoy it. Have a great dinner. Have a great evening walk wherever you are in the country. Another show is in the books. Well, it has been a fun one, you guys. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. Big ups and thank you to our awesome sponsors. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you, good sir. Thank you to all of our awesome sponsors: Planet Jerky, Premium Brisket Beef Jerky, Vital Apparel. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for your sponsorship. Seal the Deal Wax Seals, my beautiful wax company. And, of course, check us out. We are no longer on Instagram or Facebook because that wasn't doing us any good. But we are now, like, almost exclusively on TikTok. Definitely on YouTube. Check out our website, and I'm going to revamp that thing soon. Check us out, man. Be here with us every week. You can follow me, your boy Larry, BNVTHE_V53. And, of course, give us a follow at iSports Radio on Twitter. We're verified. So, anyway, guys, appreciate you all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, blessed summer evening. And I will see you all next week. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.